Number 1. Raúl González. Raúl González earned 102 caps for Spain and scored 44 international goals, making him Spain's second highest scorer of all time, behind only David Villa. He was Spain's most important player for over a decade. He captained the side at the 1998, 2002 and 2006 World Cups, yet when Spain finally won the World Cup in 2010, Raúl was not even in the squad. Dropped by the manager who built the golden generation around younger players. He gave Spain everything and never got to celebrate their greatest moment. Number 2. Carles Puyol. Carles Puyol earned 100 caps for Spain and was the defensive leader of the greatest Spanish team ever assembled. He won the 2010 World Cup and 2 European Championships, and was named in the team of the tournament at both Euro 2008 and the 2010 World Cup. His most iconic moment for Spain came when he scored a thunderous header against Germany in the 2010 World Cup semi-final that sent Spain to the final. Yet today, younger fans talk about Xavi, Iniesta and Villa, and almost never mention the man who headed Spain into their greatest ever final. Number 3. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique earned 62 caps for Spain across a decade of international football and scored 12 goals. He was one of Spain's most versatile and committed players throughout the 1990s, able to play anywhere across the midfield and attack. His most iconic moment for Spain came at the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, where he helped his country win the golden medal on home soil. Yet today he is remembered almost entirely as Spain's manager. The footballer he once was almost completely forgotten. Number 4. Miguel Angel Nadal. Miguel Angel Nadal earned 62 caps for Spain and was one of the most physically dominant and versatile defenders of his generation, able to play centre-back, right-back and defensive midfield with equal effectiveness. He represented Spain at 3 consecutive World Cups, 1994, 1998 and 2002, and was a key defensive figure across all 3 tournaments. His most iconic moment came at the 1994 World Cup, where his performances helped Spain reach the quarterfinals. Yet today, most younger fans have never heard of his name, and those who have known him only as Rafael Nadal's uncle. Number 5. Joseba Etxeberria. Joseba Etxeberria earned 52 caps for Spain and was one of the most exciting and dynamic wingers of his generation. He spent his entire club career at Atletico Bilbao, one of the most difficult clubs in the world to play, for given their strict policy of only signing Basque players, and was consistently selected for Spain despite never playing for one of the country's biggest clubs. He represented Spain at the 1998 World Cup and Euro 2000. Yet today, his name is almost never mentioned. A winger who earned 52 caps for Spain while playing his entire career outside of Real Madrid and Barcelona. Number 6. Joaquín. Joaquín earned 52 caps for Spain and was one of the most naturally gifted and entertaining wingers Spanish football has ever produced. He was known for his outrageous dribbling, his creativity and his ability to produce moments of genuine brilliance that left defenders completely helpless. He represented Spain at the 2002 and 2006 World Cups and Euro 2004. His most painful moment for Spain came at the 2002 World Cup against South Korea in the quarterfinal, where he missed penalty in the shootout, ended Spain's campaign. Yet today, younger fans barely mention him, despite him being one of the most naturally talented players Spain has ever produced. Number 7. Juan Carlos Valerón. Juan Carlos Valerón earned 50 caps for Spain and was considered one of the most technically gifted midfielders his country has ever produced. Elegant, creative, and capable of unlocking any defense with a single pass. He represented Spain at the 2002 World Cup, where he was one of the team's most influential players before Spain were controversially eliminated by South Korea in the quarterfinals. Persistent injuries prevented him from ever fully reaching his potential at international level. Yet today, he is almost completely forgotten. A midfielder many Spanish football experts still describe as one of the most naturally talented players Spain has ever produced. Number 8. Fernando Morientes. Fernando Morientes earned 47 caps for Spain and scored 27 international goals, one of the best scoring records for any Spanish striker of his generation. He was a powerful, intelligent, and clinical centre forward who consistently delivered for Spain at major tournaments. He represented Spain at 3 consecutive World Cups, 1998, 2002, and 2006, scoring important goals at each one. His most iconic moment came at the 2002 World Cup, where he was Spain's most dangerous strikers before their controversial elimination against South Korea. Yet today, younger fans barely know his name, despite him being one of Spain's most prolific international strikers. Number 9. Santiago Cañizares. Santiago Cañizares earned 46 caps for Spain and was considered one of the finest goalkeepers in Europe throughout late 1990s and early 2000s. He represented Spain at 2 World Cups and 2 European Championships, consistently delivering performances that kept Spain competitive at the highest level. His most heartbreaking moment came before the 2002 World Cup when he dropped a bottle of aftershave on his foot, severing a tendon and ruling him out of the entire tournament. One of the most bizarre and cruel injuries in football history. Yet today, younger fans have almost no knowledge of a goalkeeper who many consider the best in Spain for nearly a decade. Number 10. Julen Guerrero. Julen Guerrero earned 45 caps for Spain and was one of the most exciting attacking midfielders of the 1990s. Creative, energetic, and consistently dangerous going forward. Like Etxeberria, he spent his entire career at Atletico Bilbao, earning his Spain caps without ever playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona. He represented Spain at the 1994 and 1998 World Cups and was considered one of the most promising Spanish players of his generation. Yet today, his name is almost completely unknown to younger fans. A player who earned 45 caps for Spain while remaining completely loyal to his hometown club his entire career. Number 11. Gaizka Mendieta. Gaizka Mendieta earned 40 caps for Spain and was voted the European midfielder of the season in both 2000 and 2001, back-to-back awards that put him among the finest midfielders in world football at that time. He represented Spain at Euro 2000 and the 2002 World Cup and was one of the most technically complete midfielders his country had ever produced in years. His most painful moment for Spain came at Euro 2000, where despite his outstanding performances, Spain were eliminated in the quarterfinals. Yet today, he is almost entirely forgotten. A player who won the European Midfielder of the Year twice, but who younger fans have never heard of. Number 12. Iván Helguera. Iván Helguera earned 37 caps for Spain and was one of the most reliable and versatile defenders of his generation, capable of playing centre-back or defensive midfield with equal composure and authority. He represented Spain at the 2002 World Cup, where he was a key defensive figure as Spain reached the quarterfinals. He was a quiet, professional, and consistently excellent player who rarely made mistakes and who rarely made headlines. Yet today, his name is almost never mentioned. A defender who served Spain faithfully across multiple tournaments, but who history has completely passed over. Number 13. Rubén Baraja. Rubén Baraja earned 37 caps for Spain and was one of the most combative and technically accomplished defensive midfielders of the early 2000s. He was the engine of the Valencia side that reached back-to-back Champions League finals in 2000 and 2001 and was consistently one of Spain's most important players in the center of the pitch. He represented Spain at the 2002 World Cup, where his energy and work rate were central to everything Spain did going forward. Yet today, younger fans have almost no knowledge of him. A midfielder who reached 2 Champions League finals and earned 37 caps for Spain, but who football has almost entirely forgotten. Number 14. Alfonso Pérez. Alfonso Pérez earned 27 caps for Spain and was one of the most technically gifted strikers of his generation. Intelligent, quick, and capable of scoring goals of real quality. He was known for his clever movement and his ability to link play as well as score. A complete centre forward ahead of his time. He represented Spain at the 1998 World Cup and was a consistent presence in the squad throughout the mid to the late 1990s. Yet today, his name is almost completely unknown. A striker who represents Spain at the World Cup, but who younger fans would not recognize if you show them his name. And number 15, Míchel Salgado. Míchel Salgado earned 22 caps for Spain and was one of the most attack-minded and energetic right-backs of his generation, constantly overlapping, constantly dangerous, and capable of delivering quality crosses from deep. He represented Spain at Euro 2000 and the 2002 World Cup and was one of the most exciting fullbacks Spanish football produced during that era. Yet today, he is almost completely forgotten. A right-back who played at 2 major tournaments for Spain and spent years at Real Madrid, but who younger fans have never heard of. Now, these 15 players gave everything for Spain across 3 World Cups and multiple European Championships. They earned hundreds of caps between them. They scored crucial goals. They made crucial saves. They gave their best years to the Spanish national team. And yet, today, younger fans barely know their names. Spanish football did not start with Xavi and Iniesta. These players kept it alive until the golden generation arrived. So my question is simple. Which of these forgotten Spanish legends do you think deserve far more recognition than history ever gave them? Drop your answer in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.